Hi guys, I'm coming to talk to you all about an issue that is close to my heart. That is being comfortable in your own skin. Now, you will excuse my hair for the remainder of this video because it is going to wash straight after this video, right away. But for those of you all who struggle with weight issues, this video is specifically for you. For years, I struggled with weight. The funny thing about it is that I was perceiving myself through people's eyes, how people thought about me. I was always a thick girl, but or thick slim as we call it in Trinidad, and I wanted to be skinny. I wanted to be like the models and all those kind of things, and people would tease me about my weight, and I would actually take them on. Looking back at those pictures now, I was not fat. 128 could never be fat. 128, you don't need to lose weight, you know. But I went on a cycle of yo-yo dieting, and if you know anything about yo-yo dieting, when you yo-yo diet, you gain more weight than you previously had when you put on weight again. So a cycle of that. At my biggest, I was 185 pounds. Um, Now I am 100 and probably 72 pounds. They're about 70, 72 pounds. So I lost about probably 10, 12 pounds. But it's not my ideal weight, right? But I am now comfortable in the skin I am in. I That doesn't mean I'm not going to make improvements. That doesn't mean I'm not going to continue pursuing health, not losing weight, but health. And if in the process of losing health, pursuing health, I lose more weight, great. But if not, this is where I'm at, and I'm comfortable with who I am. So, how did I reach that stage where I was comfortable with myself, or where I am comfortable with myself? Um, First of all, I stopped seeing myself through people's eyes. When you gain weight, people suddenly feel they have the right to comment on your weight gain all the time. Oh, God, girl, you get fat, girl. Stay out of the kitchen, eh? Um, well, well, seafood diet, everything is sea eaten. People feel they have the right to comment on your weight, but you don't go around commenting on their insecurities and their faults, don't you? Glitter dust in my hair. You don't go around commenting on it. You don't say, gosh, that big, fat, nasty, stinking pimples on your face. Why you don't go to the dermatologist about that? Oh, oh again, old? Why you getting so old so? Is every day you're closer to the grave? We overweight people don't go about doing that. So what gives you the right to comment on something that we are struggling with? Um, so I stopped. I basically built a thick skin, and I stopped listening to those people. Even my boyfriend, who knew me when I was this small, and now he knows me this big, he comments, but I basically put him in a certain category of being. I can't use the word I love you there, but you know, and I don't take him on, not even the person who's closest to me, because the only person I am concerned about is me and what I think about myself. And when I look in the mirror, I don't see a person who is 250 pounds or has several freckles and needs to be taken out with what you call this thing, removed from the house with a machine. I don't see that. I see somebody who is healthy, who can improve on their health, but who is generally healthy. So that's my tip number one. Remove assholes from your life. Don't take on what people say. If your friends are constantly speaking about your weight and that's the main topic every time they see you, you need to get rid of those friends and get new friends. Because that would bring me to tip number two in a little bit. Before I move on to tip number two, let me just make this point. When you're telling a person who's overweight that they're fat, you think they don't know they're fat. You think you're enlightening them about something they're unaware of, or it's like a new discovery, like friggin' Don't focus on your weight. Focus on your health. Are you getting your 5 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables a day? It's so important. Make sure and put that in your diet. If it's difficult for you, make incremental changes. For instance, you have a plate of macaroni pie, peas, chicken, and salad. Make half your plate peas and salad and reduce the amount of macaroni pie. And you can make those incremental changes. Make sure and take your vitamins. So important because if you're not getting your servings of fresh fruit and vegetables a day, you're probably lacking on specific vitamins that will keep you looking youthful for a long time. Particularly, I don't know if you're like me, but I don't really eat fish, so I need to take omega 3s, my omega 3s. So make sure and take your vitamins. Focus on your health. Don't let it focus be on losing weight. For me right now, my focus is not about getting back to that weight where I was super slim. My focus is on being healthy. And if by chance being healthy I get back to there, okay. But if not, I just my focus is always on being healthy. So that's my tip number two. Don't focus on weight, focus on being healthy. Tip number three, focus on those things that you like about yourself to distract from those things that may not be your best feature. Because I have IR, or well, I don't like to focus on it, or like, insulin resistance, I tend to get weight around my tummy. So I'm not going to wear an outfit to highlight my tummy. But I have other qualities about myself that, makes me look good. I've been told I have nice hair. I've been told I have, beautiful eyes. I've been told I have a great rack. So when I go, I want to highlight those things about myself. And I want to draw attention to those things that make me feel good about myself and detract or distract from those things I don't feel good about. And when you project that confidence, you'll be surprised that people start to accept you. People start to love you for who you are and who you project that you are. And they tend to start making less of those dotish comments. And if they do make it, feel free to switch to bitch mode and tell them something. But that's not the point. The point being, highlight those things you like about yourself. And that way you will feel more comfortable in your skin during your transition to health. Um, my next tip is this tip number 4. Anyway, take pictures of yourself and live in the moment. I'll tell you why. Looking back at my pics, I wasn't fat. And if you learn to live in the moment and preserve the memory of who you are now, when you look back, when you get older, you'll say, wow, what was I worrying about? What was my issue about? You know, you will really wonder. So, buy lingerie and take some personal pics. Take sexy pics. Take face shots. Preserve the memory of who you are now. For instance, right now I'm wearing my freakum dress. It was a dress given to me 3 years ago by my mother-in-law. I was skinny as a twig. I am now 50, 45 to 50 pounds heavier. But this is a dress that makes me feel sexy. Um, well, I'm going to show you the full dress. It's a leopard print dress. And I think I wore it in a previous video before. The point being that do those things that make you feel good about yourself. Wear those clothes that make you feel good. Take pics for your personal record. And remember at this moment how hot you were. Say, yes, I was frigging hot. Because when you get old, when you reach 50, 60, 70, when you look back and you're going to say, wow. So take pics and really feel comfortable in your own skin. So that's my tip number 4. Now this is an important tip you want to hear. This is so important. I want you to remember this. You are not fat. You're not fat. You have fat. You may be overweight. You may be even obese. But that is not the epitome of who you are. You are so many more things. You are intelligent. You are creative. You are caring. You are a great friend. You are a fantastic piano player. Whatever it is. But fat does not embody who you are. It does not encompass your personality. And you really need to realize that. I had to realize that I was a confident, beautiful, intelligent young lady. And when I go there, that's what I project. And I think people recognize me now more for my creativity than for my size. When people meet me, they don't, well, in my professional interactions in the world of makeup and concept design, they recognize me for my contribution to that and not just they might make observation, oh she is thicker than I thought or whatever, but that they don't let that rule their mind. And that's because that's what I project. I project more than just, you know, who I'm fat. Because that's not all I am. I may have fat, or you may have fat, but you are not fat. And my final tip for being comfortable in your own skin is to surround yourself with people who love you for who you are. 50 pounds heavier, 50 pounds lighter. They're not concerned about how you look. They're probably concerned about their health, but not how you look. And they love you for who you are. Um, it's important to have that one best friend that does not give a damn. It's important to have that person who finds you beautiful, no matter what. And yeah, just get rid of those assholes and surround yourself with people who validate yourself, validate you and validate your idea of yourself. I could certainly tell you that at 125 when I was flat chested and bouncy, there was somebody who liked me at that size and wanted to date me at that size. And at 180 something, my heaviest, there was somebody who liked me at that size and wanted to date me at that size. So every bread has its cheese. No, it is not hopeless. And even if it's not a romantic interest, just get friends who, how you look, as long as you're in your right state of mind and perfect health, is not an issue for them. Get friends who validate you. So that, guys, are my tips for getting comfortable with yourself and being comfortable in your own skin. Remember, um, build a thick skin to what people say. Block them out. Focus on health rather than weight or looks. Um, remember that you are not fat. That is not all you are. You have other qualities. Highlight those things you like about yourself. So detract from those things you don't like about yourself. Um, take pics. Take sexy pics. Buy lingerie. Buy sexy clothes. And in your private time, take pics to immortalize who you are right now and live in that moment. And surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who love you for your inner being rather than your outer being. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, you can feel free to contact me on Facebook, My Art, My Madness. Message me there. Um, I will reply. I take long to reply, but I will reply. And yeah, I'm a humble servant. Any question you want to ask, I am here to answer. So until my next video, bye. Stay tuned.